All right, now in this video, we're going to go over a pushing movement that we utilize here at our facility, and it's a push-up, basic push-up, all right? But I'm going to show you, a lot of folks don't realize that when you're starting doing push-ups, you can do them elevated. Your hands elevated, so especially as a woman, you don't have to go down just to your knees to do push-ups. If you struggle, you can start elevated and slowly lower the bar until you're doing a full push-up on the ground. I've seen many, many women knocking these out. But this is amazing for upper body strength. This tones the arms. This does all the good stuff that you're going to want, right? And it's a big movement. It's a prime mover. We're using big muscle groups here, okay? So I'm gonna let Amanda. She's going to demo here. Our first push-up is a high elevated. This is where people usually start at, okay? So elevated push-up on the bar. I'll step out of the way here so you can see what's going on. So notice here, feet back, her position, chest is right, lined up to the bar. Elbows slightly tucked. That's a big focal point. Elbows slightly tucked. You don't have to drive them all the way in, but they should slightly come in as you go. Big breath, exhale, big breath, boom, and rest. Very good. So again, notice as she comes down, elbows slightly tucked, but she keeps her shoulder blades down and kept a straight line through her full body. Okay? Now, what you could do here, if you have access to a rack like this, is once you get proficient at one level, so let's say she's knocking out 10 to 15 reps at this height, you just move the J-cups, that's these, move them down one, move the bar down again, and then you continue that process. If you don't have access to that, and maybe you're starting at a counter, I don't know, anything, a table of some sort, what we do here is we move to the bench. Okay, so this bench is about 18 inches high, and that's where we're going to do our next set of push-ups. So here, we're going to knock out 3 to 5 reps. So again, see this straight line from her ankle to her shoulder, boom. Big breath coming down, nice and strong through, big breath, good push, breathing, and again, positioning, good positioning, and look at the control and rest. Good control throughout, okay? So again, you see her positioning. Positioning is so important when you're doing push-ups. Let's say she's doing those push-ups, let's say she's doing those, and they start to look like this, you're done, okay? You're not getting any benefit from doing junky reps. You're going to be much better off stopping. Let's say you're supposed to do 5, but you can only do 3 with good form. Stop at 3, all right? Rest for a little bit, come back down, maybe try to do 2 more. That's your goal. You'll notice weekly after repeating this, you'll be able to get beyond 3. You'll eventually get to that 5, but you're not going to get there if you do poor repetitions because you're going to get hurt. All right, there's just no way around it. Now, last, we're going to come all the way down to the ground. So push up elevated here, then to the bench. Now we're going to go to the ground, and it's the same thing. So notice again, straight line in her body. We're going to do 3 of these here. Amanda, boom. Again, look at her depth. Upper arm parallel to the torso, flat back, boom, and rest. Very good. So again, the key with your push-ups, is control. Maintain your control, move well. Move well. If you're struggling and you don't know, take a videotape of yourself. Video yourself and watch it so you can see what's happening. Because that's what I do for my own training. Video yourself, see what's going on, and then correct it. But you'll know if you feel like you're just trying to push through those extra 3 reps and your form is breaking down, stop. It's not beneficial. You're not getting anything good out of it. It's okay to struggle through a rep when you maintain your form. It's okay for your muscles to fatigue to a point where you're really, really pushing to get that last push-up, but your form is still on point. That's okay. You can get red face, that's good. But you shouldn't break your form. You shouldn't break form because that's where injuries happen. So, boom, go give them a shot. Knock out some push-ups.